time to talk parenting. Right now is a really challenging time for our high school seniors. After all, think about it. They are nearly halfway through their final year of high school. They have a lot on their mind, so much on their plate too. And if you have a high schooler in any grade right now, you'll want to stay with us. We are always happy to be joined by our friend, Dr. Tim Jordan. He is a developmental and behavioral pediatrician. Dr. J, always good to see you.
Good morning.
So this conversation is so important that we actually had a coworker come downstairs to be in studio for this. Let's discuss what exactly is stressing out high school seniors right now.
One of the things I'm hearing a lot lately from the girls in my counseling practice is they're stressed out because all their friends know where they're going to college already. All their friends know what their major is going to be. All their friends know what their career is going to be. And I don't have any clue as to what I want to do with my life. And they feel behind. It's interesting how we've conditioned our young people today to have this myth inside them that says, I should know. I should have my whole life figured out and planned out by the time I'm 18 or even younger. I'm getting grade school girls in my counseling practice and my retreats stressed out about their futures. They're absorbing that from the culture. You should know, whereas most of us had no clue, right?
I still don't know what I want to do with my life, and I'm in my 30s. So how can adults help express to these high school seniors or high schoolers that what you're feeling is okay, but let's figure it out?
Well, first of all, normalize the feelings, right? Who wasn't uncertain when they were 18? It's okay. That's part of the package. We have a lot of choices. A lot of young people have choices about the next step, and they have a lot of freedom to choose those things, which is wonderful. But with freedom and choices comes uncertainty and anxiety. Because I'm free to make some choices, I'm free to choose different things, but I'm also free to make mistakes and maybe to choose the quote-unquote wrong choice. And then they had this belief that my whole life will be derailed if I make one bad decision or choice when I'm 17, 18 years of age, which of course isn't true, but that's their belief system. And because they're so anxious about that, they get paralyzed.
So how can parents relieve that stress and that pressure that these kids are dealing with right now?
Well, tell their stories. Let your kids know, I didn't have it figured out when I was 18. I encourage young people all the time to interview every adult that they bump into. This is the holiday season. You're going to be seeing aunts and uncles and grandparents, friends' parents. I say, ask them, when you were my age, did you know you'd be doing what you're doing now when you're age 40, 50, 60, or whatever? And almost no adult would say, yes, I knew. What they would say is, I didn't go right from here at point A at 18 to point Z at 50. I didn't go in a straight line there. Almost everybody zigzags their way there. And sometimes there's mistakes along the way, and it's okay. They need to learn to embrace the uncertainty, embrace some of the anxiety that comes with the freedom and the choices, and let them know that you'll figure it out. We all had to figure it out. Embrace it, find some ways to express it, normalize it for them so they know that there's an end point.
And that's the fun part of life too, the figuring it out.
Right. And that means that you're alive. It means you're changing, you're growing. That's part of it. It's part of becoming an adult and growing up is there's going to be some uncertainty and some angst along the way. So you learn to embrace it, deal with it, express it.
You always make this so easy to digest, and we appreciate you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. If you want more pearls of wisdom from this guy, listen to his podcast. It is called Raising Daughters. We'll also post this segment on KMOV.com/greatday following the show. Kent?
All right.